Hey y'all, and welcome back. In today's video, we're making homemade Bisquick cheddar cheese bread, just like you'd get at Red Lobster, except I'm using a pie dish to put mine in instead of making biscuits. We're going to start by adding 2 cups of our homemade Bisquick. Now, I've done the version where I use the lard. You can make a version of this where you use butter. Now, if you do it with the butter, you have to refrigerate it. We're going to measure out 2 cups of our mixture in my bowl. Now, y'all need to go back if you want to see how to make this Bisquick and watch that video. There's what it looks like. It's easy and simple. You don't have to buy it in a box. So now we're going to turn it a little color. I'm going to add some parsley. Green makes everything pretty. Probably about a teaspoon. And we're going to add a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can't have Red Lobster bread without garlic. And I love using this total seasoning. It's got a little bit of everything in it. So we're going to add about a teaspoon to roughly a tablespoon of our total seasoning. And now this is some cheddar cheese. It's just little chunks that I had in the freezer. And I'm putting roughly about a half a cup of cheddar cheese in my bread. Now, if you have any other different kind of cheese you need to use up, you could use whatever cheese you got. But the cheddar cheese does have a strong taste that makes your bread real good. And now we're going to add 1 cup of milk. Now this scoop I'm using is a half a cup. But we are doing 1 cup of milk. And I'm going to just sort of mix that together and see if I think I've got enough milk. Now I think I'm going to add some chives to this too. If I had some real chives, I would cut them up, but dried is all I got right now. And we're just going to combine that together real good. Now, I love going to Red Lobster and getting those biscuits. Usually, sometimes on our anniversary, that's when we go to Red Lobster. It's so expensive, you only really get to go, or we do, maybe once a year. Now, there's what they look like. So I'm going to lightly spray this pan with some Pam cooking spray on the sides. And now we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to put that in the oven and let my butter be melted. And this pot holder right here, I crocheted myself. And there's a video on our channel that shows you how to make these crocheted pot holders. So now let's check our pie dish and see if our butter's ready to dump our biscuits in. Y'all look at that butter. It's looking good. A little butter ain't gonna hurt nobody. Butter makes everything better. So now we're going to take our Red Lobster bread mix that we've made, and I'm just going to spoon it right in on top of that butter. Now we're just going to take this and sort of mash it down to form it the size of the pie dish. Now if you wanted to make biscuits, you could do one at a time and drop them in with a spoon. But I thought I would just make it in the shape of a pie dish and cut it out just like you would a pie. Now I'm going to get it all out of there because I don't want to leave none behind. Now if y'all hadn't ever had this with your homemade Bisquick, you need to give it a try. You know exactly what's in your bread because you made your own Bisquick. So now we're just going to take this and make the cuts just like you would a pie. And once we have it all cut out in the shape of a pie, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stick it in the oven, and we're going to bake this for around probably 15 to 20 minutes, and just keep a check on it. I want it to get a good golden pretty brown. It all depends on how brown you like your bread. If you want to cook it longer to get it crispy, just cook it a little bit longer. But y'all, look at that. It's going to be good, y'all. And we're having a meatloaf tonight, too. An old-fashioned style meatloaf.
Red Lobster biscuits.
Okay, we're going to get it out and check it and see what it's looking like. All right, y'all, look at that cheese melting in that Bisquick. Look at all that green, pretty colors.
We're going to give them just a few more minutes. I want them a little bit more browner than that. Okay, while we're waiting on our Red Lobster biscuits to get done, I melted about a tablespoon of butter. All right, y'all, let's check them. Ooh, I think they're done now. So now we're going to take our little bit of butter we got melted, and we're just going to drizzle all over the top. So we got the butter in the bottom and the butter on the top. Now I'm going to show y'all what one looks like. If I can get them out of there. So if any of y'all made our Bisquick recipe, you can make your own homemade Red Lobster cheddar cheese biscuits. Ooh, it's going to be good, y'all. It's hot. Well, I hope you try this recipe out with your Bisquick mix. Make you some Red Lobster cheddar cheese biscuits. I put mine in a pie pan and cut them out the way I wanted to. But if you want to roll them out just like a biscuit, you can do that too. But I thought I'd try something neat for the video. So, we're going to let you see what this looks like when you cut open or tear your biscuit. But it's sort of hot, so I got to use this spatula. But y'all, look at that. You don't have to buy it in a box. You can make them yourself. I hope y'all liked tonight's video on these cheddar cheese Red Lobster biscuits. If you like our video, don't forget to hit the hype button, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you hadn't already. And Travis and myself just want to say a big thanks for watching our channel, and like always, happy cooking!